I'm Ringo and I play the drums.
I'm Paul and I play the bass.
I'm George and I play a guitar.
I'm John and I too play a guitar, and sometimes I play the fool.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you too. It's been a hard day's night. I'm a loser. Help, I need somebody. He's a real nowhere man. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Let us lonely hearts. Let me take you down. Not going.
All right, welcome into the Beatles at the Beach Day Trippers. Sammy the Blade here, and of course we got Amber here. She taking a break from finals and taking a break from studying. She's running our board as always, so thank you for showing up.
That's me.
You had to take a break, right?
Right.
And we also got some very special guests, as promised. We have Ron and Ardy from the Fab Four.
Hey, hello there.
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen, and well, we're so glad to have you here. I mean, it's I was driving down the freeway and saw you guys are playing in January.
Yeah, Pachanga down in Temecula.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was like, I might as well hit these guys up, see if they want to come down and hang out and talk some Beatles.
And here we are.
Here we are.
And here you are. So thank your billboard.
Oh, well, there you go. Are you going to that show? That's a fun show over there at Pachanga.
I would love to. What day is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
We've
15th, 14th, 15th?
We filmed our PBS special there, which was pretty
cool.
Yeah.
I love that casino.
15th and 16th of January.
There you go.
Don't miss it. It's probably already sold out, but you can sneak in.
We can sneak in?
Yeah,
Sunday.
So, all right, well, Amber, let's go, Amber. What do you say?
That's awesome.
Yeah, let's go.
She's thrilled to have us. Who are these guys?
She's like, who are these guys in the
I
studio?
missed finals for this.
No.
She's like, what a rip. What a rip. But so we have these two fine gentlemen here. We're going to be playing some music from their amazing CD. I got to hear some of this, and it was fantastic. You guys blew me out of the water.
Great.
And,
Fantastic.
Thank you, because I can't swim. So it's Fab Four, Hark, and it is... I've never heard anything like this. How did this album come up? And we'll play a couple tracks off of this, too.
It's kind of a long story. How long is your show?
We got an hour.
Okay, very good. It'll
Boy,
take all of that.
how much does Amber want to hear, though?
Oh, no.
You can
Well, at least
you can talk the whole hour.
At least this will be an introduction to what we do. Well, we're a Beatles tribute band. We play Beatles songs all over the world. And I guess a record company, they're called Delta Entertainment. They used to have a label called Laserlight. And basically they put a bunch of, I kind of hate to say it, but they put a bunch of cheap Christmas...
Stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
Stocking stuffer cheap
Christmas,
CD collections.
Christmas CDs, so they'd have all kinds of stuff, the Beach Boys or whatever. And I guess somebody from their record company had seen our show, our regular Beatles show, and thought, got the idea. What would it be like if the Beatles were to sing Christmas songs? So we got invited down to the record company, and the guy pitched the idea, and without thinking, we just said yes, without even knowing what we were going to do. Mm-hmm. And then it was difficult because it's like, I said, what do you mean Beatles singing Christmas songs? He says, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, well, you can't do that yeah, yeah, yeah on every song. Uh-huh. So on the drive home, I thought, I had the song When I'm 64 in my head. And I thought, well, what if we took a particular Beatles song and married it to a particular Christmas song? And so I was thinking, so it was kind of like a mashup between the two songs, and then that was the first one we thought of, and then from there on it was Insanity.
So after that, it just sort of rolled off and came a little easier.
Well, we started to kind of get the feel for it. And so I would find a song that maybe is in 3/4 time, and then find a Beatles song that's in 3/4 time and try to put the two together and say, that doesn't work. And then I try another one and say, that does work. There you go. So it was interesting.
Do you guys have a favorite on this album that you guys...
I don't know. Ardy, do you have a favorite?
I kind of like, what's the one?
I like Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I think that's track 12.
I like Let It Snow. It's short. It's probably the shortest one on there, but Let It Snow is a mix-up of a mashup between 8 Days a Week and Let It Snow.
Okay.
And that's kind of a cool one. It's a short, precise one, but Yeah, Joy to the World's pretty fun too. Hark, we did a little video too a few years ago, which is in the vein of the beginning of the movie Help, when the Beatles opened up the movie Help. They're in black and white, wearing turtlenecks. So we kind of redid that, doing that song, which was kind of cool. So we have a lot of that stuff under our belt. But Ron, he's being humble. He's the one that came up with all the arrangements and stuff.
It's all my fault, actually.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
So this is your doing. This is your brainchild.
And eventually we'll try to maybe put together a show like similar to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, where they go out for November and December, and then they don't have to tour the rest of the year.
Why not?
Yeah,
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, we're the only Beatles. Yeah, we're the only Beatles group with a Christmas album, so we might tour with it. We're writing the show right now, actually.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Well, let us know, and you guys can come back and
let us know. Let us know.
There you go.
I love it.
I love
there
it too.
There you go.
Well, what say we play Let It Snow? How about that? And
sure.
Then we'll get more with Ron and Ardy here. So let's play Let It Snow. We got our board op, Amber. She's going to be pushing all the buttons for us. Let's,
push the button, man.
Let's push it
straight.
Here's Let It Snow right here at the Beatles at the Beach. All right, how about those two tracks?
Hey, not too bad.
I think they were pretty
Merry Jingle. Merry Jingle.
Merry Jingle. So we're going to ask you guys some questions after the break. We're going to take a break later. Don't worry about it.
All right.
And we're going to ask you some off-the-cuff questions. So
these sports questions or what?
Springsteen? Maybe. You never know. They could be some Springsteen questions. You never
Springsteen
know.
does Christmas.
Yeah, he actually has 2 Christmas tracks he did. So we're not going to play them here. We're going to play them at 5 o'clock. But we're going to ask you some off-the-cuff questions. We're going to get to know the Fab Four, how everything started. Maybe your favorite Beatle. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
How about we start there? Who's your favorite Beatle?
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones.
Springsteen.
What? So who? So really, who is your favorite Beatle though?
Well, I play John, but I got a little secret. My favorite Beatle is Paul.
That is your favorite?
Well, mine is Paul, but I'm very, very close to John too. I mean, there's just I grew up listening to both, and it's hard to pick a favorite, really.
Yeah, it is.
That's what keeps us in line. My favorite is Paul, and he plays Paul. His favorite is John, and I play John, so we're always like battling it out.
It's pretty close. It's hard.
Pretty close.
It's hard to pick. It really is hard to pick.
It really is
between those two guys. I mean, what no one else has to ever write a song ever. Everything's already been covered by the Beatles.
That's why it has been.
That's why
7
I said
8
Davey.
years.
That's why I said Davey. Just easier.
Yeah.
Well, we had a guest on here before. His name was Matt Chichter, and he made a video compiled up of a bunch of interviews. He was interviewing artists and whoever, actors, musicians, and throughout the interview, he'd just randomly say Lennon or McCartney. That's it.
And by the way, do they know you're wearing a John Lennon shirt? Your viewers?
They do not.
They do now, don't they?
They do now, and they will see once we get a picture, too.
That's a cool... I like that shirt.
I got this, I think it was on Facebook, the ads on the side.
Oh, yeah.
John Lennon t-shirt. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
You fell for $20. You fell for the clickbait, huh?
I did. I fell for the clickbait all the time.
See, we're all wearing the very important shirts. I'm wearing my Star Wars shirt. He's got his Fab Four shirt, and you got your John Lennon shirt.
So you're ready for the Star Wars movie.
Amber's got her Springsteen shirt on.
Yeah, that says Vancouver.
Oh, a Canuck, huh?
Did you go to Vancouver?
No.
No?
My mom got it for me. I'd
So
never
you
been to
stole it
Canada.
for your mom.
Okay.
Only to get the jacket.
Yeah, just to get the jacket, and she came back down and turned around, right?
And here she
Right.
is with us today.
She's stuck.
Right.
And she's kind of stuck in the corner, so there's no way out, Amber.
I'm always in the corner.
Yeah. So we got Ardy and Ron here from the Fab Four. And how did the Fab Four start? Or you guys, did you guys get roped into it? Did you guys start it?
Yes, we did.
What is it? I mean, how the heck did this band
They got
start?
kidnapped and tied up.
It was a thick rope, a very thick rope that we can't burn it, we can't cut it. Basically, long story short, there's a Beatle. They used to have a Beatle convention in Los Angeles, in Chicago, and New York, and we met at
that Beatles Fest?
Beatle Fest,
Okay.
yeah. And now it's called Fest for Fans, I think. And we met years ago in the '90s, and then we were all playing with different bands. None of us. I wasn't dressed up with my band. I was playing with some high school buddies, just playing the music.
Mm-hmm.
They had a battle of the bands type thing. We won a couple years in a row. Ron was playing with some other guys. Bob. Anyway, long story short, we met other members of each band, and we said, "Hey, you know what? Maybe we should do this and make it a serious thing." So I was playing right-handed at the time. I said, "Okay, well, if we're going to do it, we're going to call ourselves the Fab Four. I'll buy a lefty bass, a Hofner bass like Paul."
How hard was that to learn everything backwards?
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. It took a few months, you know. But
That's why he couldn't find his way over here. He's all turned around.
Everything's left for me. No right thing. No, we got to turn left.
No right turns.
Yeah, no right turns. So that was basically how it happened. And we've evolved. We've had a few different members since, but we got a show in Vegas. We were the only tribute act at the time to have a main stage. We were at the Hilton on Elvis Presley's old stage.
There you go.
Man.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. We were on Elvis's old stage there, and
That's
that was
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. And we've done some stuff with movies and TV and
we
audio,
filmed
audio and stuff.
Yeah, we filmed our PBS special, like you said, over there at Pachunga, and we won an Emmy for our PBS special. I think we're the only tribute
winner
band
here.
Yeah, I think we're the only tribute band with an Emmy.
Yeah.
I got it in the car if you want to see it.
Yeah, let's bring it in.
I was going to wear it around my neck, but I
You
thought that'd
should've.
be too gaudy.
Nah, no.
And now we just travel the world and do what we do and try to bring a smile to Beatle fans' faces and try to either relive some memories for some people that saw them or most people like us had never got a chance to see the Beatles. So
Yeah.
You guys have seen Paul live?
yes,
Ever?
Yep, I met him.
Oh, yeah,
I got to meet him briefly, and that was kind of
Were you
cool.
dressed up as Paul?
No. I
Artie
couldn't
shined
do
his
that.
shoes.
No.
Is what happened.
No, I couldn't do that. I was just a fan and just briefly met him. That was really cool.
So Paul McCartney really is not dead then?
He's not. No.
Okay.
No.
There's that
No,
rumor
he's
that,
not. No.
that swirls around.
Hopefully
that
he's
Paul
got.
McCartney is
Hopefully
dead.
he's got quite a few more years. We're all hoping.
Let's hope. I
Yeah.
saw him once about 7-8 years ago, and it was phenomenal.
He's amazing. He does that whole show by himself, sings everything. It's just
And
incredible.
doesn't drink any water in between.
Yeah. Though
You never see him drinking anything during the
I
show.
didn't see him. No.
It's not water.
Yeah, it's not water.
Maybe drinking something else, but not water.
Exactly.
Right? Other clear liquid.
Yes, for sure.
And he was on The Simpsons, so I mean, he's done it all.
That's right.
He was in the Beatles and on The Simpsons. I think your career is
Pretty much.
as high as you can get.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what's your favorite Beatles song, both of you guys? Is there a favorite one, or is there a favorite album?
The closest for me. Okay, I'll do the song first. The closest for me is probably "All You Need Is Love." Mm-hmm. Then after that, probably "Yesterday" or "Hey Jude." Album wise, I'd go with probably "Rubber Soul" or "Revolver." That's
He asked for one. You got like a whole list.
You can't.
What's going on there?
You can't. There's no way to say what's your favorite. It's impossible for me.
Well, as far as for me, my favorite actual song is kind of an obscurity. It's "And Your Bird Can Sing." But
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, but my favorite, if you're going to talk about one you're going to put into the vault or whatever, it would be "In My Life."
It's another good one.
Album wise, I'm always bouncing between Revolver and Magical Mystery Tour. So I guess I did the same thing that you did. Revolver.
Yeah, see, it's
Revolver.
impossible.
Yeah.
It's
It is impossible. We will play. How about those are your favorite songs? Let's play "All You Need Is Love."
Oh yeah, that'd be
why,
great.
Why not? Right?
Sure,
Cool.
absolutely.
And that you said that is your all-time favorite, right?
I think it is. It really is. It really does send a message, right? Still, 50 years later, almost, it still resonates.
And the fact that how they recorded it as well. They did it live for the video,
Yeah.
which was everybody was saying
That was the first
"How
satellite
did you do
around
that?"
the world. Yeah, satellite transmission.
And John was chewing some gum, I believe, or
That's
chewing
right. He
something.
was
in his
chewing
mouth,
gum.
Some
whatever.
clear liquid.
Something was in there. And what do you want to hear? What'd you say? For your favorite songs?
I was talking about chewing gum. No, I
Chewing
think
gum.
that is. I mean, let's face it. That's
And Your Bird Can Sing?
No.
No.
All You Need Is Love. That's the universal message. Let's
All right.
face it. Even today, we still need a little love.
All right. We all need a little love. Let's hit it.
I love you more.
Wasn't that amazing? I'd never get tired of that song.
It is a beautiful song.
I think John said that was his favorite that he wrote.
He was 24 years old when he wrote that.
He had a lot happen in his life, I guess, right?
What 24-year-old could write songs like that?
Well, even Paul was about that age when he wrote Yesterday, and Eleanor Rigby. Jeez, I mean, those guys are
pretty crazy stuff.
Isn't it phenomenal when you think of everything that these guys did in such a short amount of time together? That what they were able to come up with, I mean, it still blows my mind every time I see it.
Yeah, within 8 years, basically, they met. They sort of, from Love Me Do to all that Abbey Road medley. I mean, come on. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and they all came up with it themselves. It was pretty much all their idea, how they were going to look, what they were going to play on stage, their image, their sound. And then they started recording and producing their own stuff after a while, too. On top of the great songwriting. It's just amazing.
They kind of could just do whatever they wanted. They got to the point where it was just like, okay, here you guys go. Here's the studio.
Pretty much.
Make whatever you want.
It was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, I think.
I think so, too.
All the planets aligned, and there you went.
Especially with all the number ones they had. I mean, even the B-sides they had were incredible.
Oh, yeah. Some of my favorite tracks are all the album cuts, like he was saying, too. Angel Bird, some really cool stuff.
Absolutely. So we got Ron and Ardy here from the Fab Four.
Yes!
And you guys are John and Paul.
That's right. Rock and roll, man.
So maybe after the break, we'll get a little John and Paul in the studio then, huh?
We do have a anyone John and Paul. We're both under 6 foot.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
So there you go. You got a little John and Paul. You can find us at thefab4.com, too, if you wanted anyone interested in finding out where you can find our Christmas CD. You can download it on iTunes and all that other crazy stuff, too.
I saw it, and I gave it a listen, too. It was fantastic. We played a couple tracks already. We're going to play a couple more.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to get to know these guys. We're going to get to know John and Paul as well.
And you may play something that we haven't heard.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, maybe a little cover of a song, of a cover of a... for a cover show.
Cover of the Rolling Stones.
That's a good song, too. That's a great song. Great movie that's in, too. Almost Famous. So we're going to get to know these guys a little bit more when we come back. How about we finish off the first half with Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
Sure. I love it.
All right, let's do it. Here is the Beatles at the beach.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out Claus is coming to town. Hoo!
All right, Santa Claus is coming to town. We got more with Ron and Ardy here from the Fab Four, and you can find them on Instagram, on Twitter, and on their website, and Amazon, and iTunes, and everywhere
else. Yeah,
everywhere, right?
Yeah. Here, there, and everywhere.
Here, there, and everywhere. So more with these guys when we come back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Beatles at the Beach.
Hey, this is Adam Carolla, and you're listening to K-Beach.
Beatles at the Beach is back, day trippers. We got Ron and Ardy here. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Made it.
Oh, yes.
Or as they are also known as John and Paul.
That's right, man.
Our alter egos.
Your alter egos.
Let go of my ego.
Let go of your ego. And I wanted to ask you guys some off-the-cuff questions. They're from the Fab Four, and they have a fantastic album. We played some tracks here already. We're going to play some more. It's called Hark.
Yes.
Fab Four, Hark. And it's Christmas songs with a little Beatle twist on them.
That's right.
I'm sorry, I thought you were going right into it.
Me too.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Well, why don't we play a song, then we'll ask you some off-the-cuff questions. Let's do Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
Sure.
Let's do it. Here it is.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas dancing merrily. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
All right, day trippers, we have Ron and Ardy here from the Fab Four.
Woohoo. Hello.
Woohoo. And
K-Beach.
that was one of their songs. I like that one, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
Well, we didn't write it, but we arranged it.
You arranged it.
Yeah.
Sung on it.
Yeah,
Played all the music.
That was me. Yeah, and we all played, and that's another thing maybe people don't even know is that outside of the Christmas stuff, we play everything live on stage at the shows. A lot of people accuse us of lip syncing or playing to tracks or something weird, but everything's live.
Yeah, it's actually very common these days to play some kind of backing track, even if it's just sweetening the vocals or maybe there's some part, musical part that the guys can't play. They'll put it on some kind of tape or something. But we don't do any of that. It's all 100% live, vocals and music.
That's why he was coughing.
Yeah. That's why he was coughing.
Yeah.
See? Whatever gets it through, right?
That's right.
Got to get it through. So the fab4.com, and you can get the CD on there on the website.
Sure
and
can.
on Amazon, iTunes. You said Google Music, Google Play Music.
Google Music, right?
Google Play. It's on there. It's on pretty much every outlet.
Even on eBay, you can find the first issues. There were 2 separate CDs at first. You had to buy them separately. So those are going. I mean, it's kind of funny.
Leave it to eBay.
They're hard to find.
Leave it to eBay.
And they're cool. They had different covers and everything, and it's evolved to what you have there, which looks like the Help, kind of a takeoff on the Help album, the British Help album.
No, it's the American Help album.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah,
British
I'm sorry.
America. Same thing.
Same thing. They both had red, white, and blue in their flags,
Yeah,
right?
they fought each other.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So I want to ask you guys some off the cuff questions, and we
You don't
do
have
this
any
with all the
cuffs,
guests.
though.
I don't have any cuffs.
You have sleeves.
I
Off
left
the
them
sleeve.
at home. These are off the sleeve, off the record.
That's right.
So if you could meet any one musician from any point in history, dead or alive, male or female, for lunch, who would it be?
It would have to be John Lennon.
Have to be John.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me.
Well, since you're doing John, I'll do Paul. How about that? I think I'd like that.
I think John would be more interesting.
I'd have to have a veggie lunch, though.
But Paul's
with
not
Paul.
dead, though.
I know.
This is-
You said dead or alive.
Oh,
Is that
that's
what you
true.
said?
I did say that. Never mind. I did say that.
Rewind the tape. Let's
Or is he
rewind
dead?
it. Let's make sure that's what he
Rewind
said.
it. My apologies. He might be dead.
Yeah. There's that whole rumor.
Yep.
But like I said,
It's a rumor.
I'd have to go veggie if I
That's
had lunch
true.
with him. But my wife's veggie, so it wouldn't be too hard.
Okay, so that's not too bad. So where would you guys go? And the whole meal is comped, by the way.
I would take John to In-N-Out and get him a double-double.
Get him a double
Animal
double.
style.
Animal style.
Yeah, with a Neapolitan shake.
There you go, and animal fries.
Oh, I'm not big on the animal
Okay.
fries. Just
Okay.
regular fries. Just
Try it and be like, here, John, try it.
Well, I couldn't take Paul there. I guess I'd take him to Marie
no,
Callender's.
you can take him. You can take him there.
Get a grilled
You-
cheese.
You can get a grilled
Yeah, I
cheese.
guess. I'd take him to Marie
You can
Callender's.
just
'cause
make a grilled cheese for him.
Yeah.
that might
Hey,
be a
that'd
little
be
more.
cool. Cook Paul dinner.
And just show him the piano in the living room and kind of move him closer to the piano to see if he'll play for me. That'd be cool.
And be like, why is there a camera? Oh, I want to watch you. You know?
Yeah, record him on the security camera.
Yeah. So if you can bring back any one musician back from the dead, who would it be?
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
It's going to be John the whole
It's
time.
going to be the John Lennon show.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't blame you.
There's some other ones that would be close, but John, I mean, I would love, who wouldn't love to see Jimi Hendrix again?
That's true.
Can you imagine what he would have been doing all these years?
I would have loved to see that. Him, Janice.
Yeah,
Same
Jim
way.
Morrison,
Jim Morrison.
you know.
Stevie
those
Ray
guys.
Vaughan.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been incredible.
Lots of them. Too many of them.
There's
Randy
almost-
Rhodes.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne's
Yeah.
band.
Almost too many to name, really.
Yeah,
Or even
lots of them.
Bonham.
Yeah.
Have Zeppelin keep going.
Yeah, that would have been something.
And then, there'd be less toilets. Or that wasn't him. That was Keith Moon. Keith Moon, the other way. I mean, there'd be
the
less
to-
toilets around.
The toilets would have been more full, probably.
Yeah, they probably. Okay, how about who was the better fake band then? Stillwater from Almost Famous, Spinal Tap from Spinal Tap, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, or the Ruddles?
The Ruddles. The Ruddles, because
Yeah, you have to.
Neil Ennis, who wrote all those songs, was just brilliant. He did what we tried to do for the Christmas album, was mesh those kind of songs. I mean, he wrote, his songs were coming from nowhere, but he threw in a lot of Beatle references musically and vocally in there that were just brilliant.
They're all of those
Just
are brilliant.
brilliant.
Spinal Tap and all that's brilliant. But yeah, I got to go with the Ruddles.
The
You
Ruddles.
can't-
Yeah, if people.
Solid
I mean,
choice.
we know we're on a college. The kids these days, they probably have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, they probably have no idea who
but
the
it's
Ruddles
Eric
are.
Idle from
You know who
Monty Python. You know who Monty Python is, Amber?
Yes.
Okay. So Eric Idle, one of the founding members, he had a thing back in 1978 called the Ruddles, a spoof of the Beatles. George Harrison was big. They were great friends, beloved friends. George is actually in the movie doing a little cameo. And anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful little take spoof. Music is great too.
Yeah,
The music is what made it really that much better.
it's probably the best part.
Yeah.
about
Oh
it.
yeah. I think
All
so.
kinds of people too. Bill Murray's in it. Gilda Radner's in it.
Yeah. A lot of SNL people.
SNL people. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Well, George and Eric were great friends. I think he
They were.
and also Eric Clapton too. But Eric Idle, didn't he play the pirate song? He came out thinking
sure?
that
Yeah.
he was going to
That's
do My
right.
Sweet Lord, and then all of
Yeah.
a sudden he turned it into I want to be a pirate, or
That's
pirate's
right.
life for me, or whatever.
Yeah, and we actually worked. Bringing up Eric Idle. That a nice segue. We actually worked. We were the Ruddles with Eric.
No way.
In 2008, we did a couple shows in New York, a couple shows in LA with Neil Innes because he came out.
Very cool.
He started a show called Ruddle Mania, which is supposed to be a spoof on Beatlemania. So, the Ruddles live basically is what it was. So we played the part of the Ruddles. I was Ron Nasty. He was Dirk McQuickley.
And it was a live
That's
show.
so cool.
We were singing live with the film pieces behind us.
Yeah, stuff from the movies.
He's a genius. Eric's he's a nutty genius.
He is a nutty genius.
Yeah.
So it seems like most geniuses are insane.
They are.
I think they are.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with the work.
Yeah, he loved me. Didn't he, Ron?
Was he in George's music videos too? Wasn't he in like this song?
Yeah,
or something?
he was in True Love for sure.
I never
this
saw
song,
that one.
Was he in this song?
I know there. I think there was
Neil
some
Innes in this song.
I know there had to be some Monty Python
Yeah.
doings of that because it was too quirky. For
Well, the George financed Life of Brian, right?
Yes, he did.
I mean, he saved him, really.
Yeah, he did.
So and
They're
that's
good
a great,
friends.
Oh man, I wish I could see them.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
All right, we got a couple more off the sleeve questions.
Okay.
You have been selected to go to Mars for a new colony. What one unlimited supply of food are you bringing, and what one Beatles album are you bringing?
Oh boy. Okay, I'm bringing Revolver as the album and food. No.
Yeah, eat some gum.
Oh gosh. How about?
Oh gosh,
endless.
pal.
I can't think. How about some spaghetti? Endless spaghetti. Because
Endless
you
spaghetti.
just eat a little bit. It's carbs, right?
Yeah,
It
Keep
fills
you
you
going.
up. Fills you up. Yeah.
And cold spaghetti's pretty good. Too.
Yeah. Not
I
bad.
don't know if you have a microwave up there.
Well, you just use the sun's rays, I
That's
suppose.
true. I suppose.
You're on Mars for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So are we actually bringing the vinyl, or is that going to melt?
Either or, it'll be okay. It'll survive it. It's in a special vinyl.
Put the food on the vinyl and spin it.
There you go.
It's like its own microwave.
I'm
So what about-
probably bringing Abbey Road. I'm not
Abbey
sure about
Road.
the food. I'm not really a big food person. Just whatever.
No, just whatever.
Yeah.
All
Doesn't
right,
really
the
matter.
Martians will give you something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ask him a monkey's question.
Yeah. Monkeys
Ask him a monkey's question.
All right. What's your favorite Monkeys album? Song?
Pisces Aquarius
All right.
is the best. One of the best albums of all time.
What about your favorite monkey?
Davey?
Davey?
Yeah.
All right. What about a real monkey?
Well, my real favorite monkey is Ardy.
Ardy.
He's hairy. About as hairy as a monkey.
Actually, mine was always the one that told Charlton Heston in the original Planet of the Apes. Get your filthy paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
That movie.
You freak. You freak.
What was his name? It was
Not Julius.
Not Julius.
Julius was the good kid. He was the chimp.
Yeah,
the
that was the
gorilla
chimp.
guy. I forgot. I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Zaius?
No.
Not
Dr. Zaius
He was the orangutan. It was the one that was
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
No. Cornelius was no. Not the part I'm talking about. When he's in the cage and he's washing him down.
Yeah.
Shut up, you freak! Yeah, he's trying to talk to him.
Old Blue Eyes, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Old
Bright
Blue
eyes.
Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes.
Bright
Blue Eyes is something different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Frank
that was
Sinatra.
Birthday was the other day too.
Yeah.
I did it my.
He did it my way. He covered a couple Beatles songs.
Yeah, he did.
It was something, was it? And
a lot of them.
yeah,
Something he actually introduced as the best John and Paul song that the Beatles did.
that's right. Everybody thinks it's a Paul song.
Yeah, everyone
Everybody
does.
thinks it's. I think George even said that was the greatest song, or Paul said this was the greatest song he never wrote.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think it was something like that. And how about last one? You had a time machine. So you have Doc Brown coming in. He has a time machine. You're going to go see any one artist in their prime. Who is it?
Oh boy, Queen. I'm
My
going
man, right
to
there.
change it up just a little bit
My man, right there.
instead of the usual thing. I'm a huge Queen fan.
Me too.
Huge Queen fan.
So the Live Aid concert, would that be one?
They were on fire, man. They were on fire. That was the best. What was a 15-minute set, 20-minute set that any band's ever done.
They were louder.
Ever.
They were better.
They sounded amazing. Freddie sounded. He cracked a little bit, but they were amazing.
Oh, that was what launched the whole Wembley Stadium tour.
Yeah, that was
What it
great. That was great.
What an incredible band. And I think they did pretty well considering all of that production stuff they did on the record, although it wasn't necessarily in their shows.
Yeah.
Their energy and
Showmanship.
Stuff was,
and
the showmanship.
just sheer tightness as a band. That
energy,
goes a long way.
Yeah, energy and everything. They were good.
I want to know if Amber and Ida, do they know about Queen? Do you know Queen?
I know, but I barely know that much.
Can you name one Queen song?
No.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Sammy.
We're gonna have to.
That's got to be a prerequisite to run that board. You know?
I think so. You got to know some Queen.
I'm from a different generation.
We Will Rock You. You've heard We Will Rock You.
Yes.
That's
Bohemian
Queen.
Rhapsody.
Okay. Oh yes. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Crazy
Oh
Little
yeah.
Thing Called Love. This thing called love. I just
Tie your mother down.
can't handle it.
She's got a question mark on her face.
I'm sorry. Ida, does she know?
Yeah, I want to break free.
Hey, look at that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a
I
very
like the
obscure
video.
one.
The video is nice.
God knows. Very good. High five.
Yeah.
Yeah, the video is good too.
That
It's funny.
That is very
It
funny.
is funny. So it'd be Queen for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
I never got
My
a chance
man
to
right
see
here.
him. And I was, you know what, real quick, I'll end it on the Queen thing, but when right
It's
before,
a Beatles show,
I
Artie.
know, but right before Freddie died,
it'll work.
The Queen loved the Beatles too.
Yeah, they did.
In fact, they did Imagine. John Lennon obviously song when the British attacks in 2007 happened, and they played acoustic
right.
Imagine. It's just another
It works.
example. So it does come back around. But anyway, enough of that. But the Queen were great for sure.
They were great, and I saw them live. Not the real Queen; it was with Paul Rogers. But you know what? It was still good.
Yeah.
That was the closest I'll ever come to seeing Queen. I saw Roger and Brian.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy.
There's
So
a
mine
couple,
would be- so
there's a
what would
couple
yours
good
be?
tribute. There's a couple good tribute bands. The Queen tribute. I don't know if you've seen them. They're actually really, really good.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. There's a couple here locally in L.A.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite, Ron?
Well, talk about losing people. I'd like to go back and see a Jellyfish concert.
A jellyfish. concert.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, he's a big jellyfish guy.
They only made 2 albums, but I had a chance to see them. I just never got a chance to go out, and I would like to see them. They were just great live. If you don't know who they are, look them up. Jellyfish.
You should have said jellyfish would be your food
Yeah.
on Mars.
One album's called Belly Button. The other album is called Spilt Milk. You won't go wrong.
Spilt
You absolutely. You'll put it on and just
You won't cry over the spilt milk.
no,
though,
you
will
won't.
Okay.
You'll die when you hear it.
You'll
Absolutely,
die.
it's just amazing. Really amazing. They're kind of a cross between the Beatles and Queen, and
Yeah, a
some
little bit of
different
that. I
things.
like them too.
Really,
I
really
have to
good.
check them out. I haven't heard of them. So
Very
jellyfish.
good. They were very
In
good.
the 90s.
I can remember that name.
Way back in the night, last century.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Last century.
She might not have been born yet.
No.
Marie, in the
No.
90s.
I was born in 1997.
1997.
So
Close.
You're close.
I guess.
You're close. Well, we got Ardy and Ron here from the Fab Four. And how about we play some Blue Christmas for you?
Yeah, that's a good
Let's
track.
do Blue Christmas, and we'll talk and get to know them a little bit more after this. So here's Blue Christmas.
Great.
Fab Four.
Holiday.
Well, how about that? Sleigh ride and little Lady Madonna.
Woohoo!
I like
Stop
it.
the sleigh ride.
Stop the sleigh
That
ride.
was fun.
So if you guys like this music, which I know you do because we all love the Beatles, we all love Christmas music, you can find it at thefab4.com and on iTunes and Amazon and
eBay.
eBay,
eBay, yeah, you can.
eBay and even Google, you said.
Yeah, everywhere. It's called Hark with an exclamation point.
Maybe even some autographed ones. It's even rarer.
Those are worth less, actually.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now, do you guys when you guys sign them, do you sign them as John and Paul, or do you sign them as your real names?
We sign our real names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underneath, we put who we play.
Okay.
So it's Ron
Well, that's
McNeil.
cool.
John.
He says Davey on his.
He says
Ron
Davey.
McNeil, Davey.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, it works, right?
Exactly.
Whatever works. So we got the Fab Four here, and contacted you guys, and just thought, why not bring you guys in? Be a good birthday present for myself.
When's your birthday?
Yesterday.
Oh, happy
Yesterday.
birthday.
Thank you, Amber.
Happy late
Sammy's
birthday.
birthday was just yesterday.
I like
All
it.
right. Oh, happy birthday,
I'll have to
man.
save that clip.
Happy. No, don't do that. I don't even know what key I was in.
F sharp.
F sharp, man. Close.
B sharp.
Close.
B sharp. Yeah, so I thought, why not? And I was talking to your guys' manager, and he's like, how about this day? I'm like, I think that day works fine with me.
Oh, cool, man.
So may have to bring you guys back every year at this time. How about that?
Hey, you
We'd
never
love
know.
it. That would be great.
Well, my birthday's next week, next Monday.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have had it next Monday,
Artie's
too.
birthday.
Nah, it doesn't sound as good.
Oh, forget
Yeah.
it.
Well, we'll do
But
that next Monday, too.
I think I'm a lot older than you, though. No, I think
Are
so.
you?
I know so.
I just turned 29. So.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm
At least 2 years, put it that way.
Okay, so we're not too far apart.
At least 2 years apart.
All right.
Yeah.
So how long have you guys been in the Fab Four? We got to get to know a little bit about
Way
you guys.
too long.
Way too long?
Way too
You guys
long.
are sick of each other already?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
you
happened
guys
a
did
long
show up
time
in
ago.
separate cars, so that does say a lot, you know?
We've been together almost twice as long as the Beatles ever were. Yeah, really.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. It's crazy.
So,
Crazy stuff.
So your guys' background is music then? Were you guys music majors or just always playing bands and garage bands? And
Yeah, pretty much just playing in bands. You know, I borrowed my older sister's Beatles records and I never gave them back. And then I just started learning the Beatles because I wanted to see how they made all that great music. What chords are they playing? What are they singing?
Yeah,
and then we got into different bands, and then like Ardy said, we met up later. But we're all musically oriented.
Yeah,
which helps in our business.
Art and stuff too. I was an art major more than anything when I was trying to see what I wanted to do. But anything art wise and entertainment, I think that's where I was gearing towards. So this thing kind of just happened, and again, here we are.
Was it born out here in Southern California?
Yep, L.A.
Mm-hmm. L.A.? Are you guys L.A. natives?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah, born and raised.
So if you guys could live anyplace else, would you?
No.
I wouldn't.
Absolutely.
The
not.
weather's too good out here?
It is too good.
It's way too good.
I'll
huh?
take an earthquake any day. I'll take the traffic any day.
But you're going to face it going home. So there you go.
And see, you guys don't remember the smog that we used to have. We used to have smog out here.
Yeah.
Remember smog? No, you don't remember
No,
smog.
I don't
I remember
smog.
I've seen it. When you're up in the mountains, you see this cloud of darkness over
A
LA.
little bit. But, 20 years ago, you couldn't see LA at all. It was real thick.
Can you imagine if they had Google Maps and the satellite images? It would just be a blank spot.
Solid smoke.
Yeah.
It would be bad, yes.
It would just have LA written on top of it.
That's
That's
right.
what it would have had. So we have the Fab4.com here. There's a picture of them right there. Look at that. Pretty good.
Is it my good side?
It was the good side, yes.
Okay, good.
And you guys are going to be playing. Let's get some, where you guys are going to be at the tour.
Well, we're going to be in Las Vegas, actually, in 2 weeks.
Hey.
Day after Christmas, yeah.
26th and 27th at the Suncoast in Las Vegas, Nevada. And then we fly up to Edmonton, Alberta, for all you Canadian fans.
Where her shirt
Where your shirt is
near.
from, Vancouver. But we're in Edmonton.
Wow, eh?
For New Year's. And then we come to Temecula in January at the Pachanga for 2 shows.
I like the casinos.
Yeah. So do we.
Are you gonna gamble?
It's a gamble for you if you buy a ticket. Put it that way.
It's a gamble to see our show.
Is that one? Do you have to be 21 to come to the
No,
Pachanga?
you don't. All ages. And our show is for all ages. It literally is a family show.
All right.
There's very few concerts you could take the whole family to.
That's
these days.
very true. That's very true.
Not like Miley Cyrus's show.
No, you cannot do
No,
that. And,
no.
Yeah, you don't really want to go to that anyway.
No.
Don't
sure.
take grandma.
No. Absolutely not.
Take grandma.
Take grandma?
No, don't take grandma.
I'm just kidding.
Grandma won't be too happy about that. Where do you get tickets for your guys' concerts?
Usually you click on the links on our calendar page on the Fab4.com, and it's a link to Ticketmaster or directly to their box office, whichever the venue is.
All right.
Easiest way.
So go see these guys. We had Ron and Ardy here.
Or
today.
sneak in. Like
or
I
sneak
said.
in.
Just sneak in.
Can us three sneak in?
We'll get you guys
Anytime.
tickets.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm down. I'm coming.
Absolutely.
Whether you like it or not.
We got our Spanish connection, our California connection, Italian connection, and our Vancouver connection.
There you go.
I love it.
There you go.
Right.
We're all over the place.
That's right.
So, all right, guys. Thank you very much for coming in. We want to do this again next year. And whenever. That was a lot louder than I expected. So we're going to end on Hark for you guys. And we got to get going because we got another show
Merry
coming
Crimble,
in.
everybody.
Happy Grimble.
Thank you guys for
Merry
coming in.
Crimble.
Thanks for having us,
Very
Sammy.
much appreciated. So we'll
Cheers.
see you all next time. Stay fab, everybody.
Cheers, man.